Sarah was a very pretty girl, but she never noticed it. She lived a very simple life. She worked in a small bread shop to help her family. Every morning she got up early, and every night she went to sleep very tired. That was her daily life. One day, something changed. A young man came into the shop. His name was Marco. He was very rich. Everyone in the town knew his family name. His family owned big houses, fancy cars, and many businesses. But he came alone, and he only asked for one chocolate cake. The next day, he came again, and again after that. People started whispering. Why was Marco visiting that small bakery? Did something happen? Was he in trouble? But Marco was not confused. He started talking to Sarah. What do you like? Do you read? Do you enjoy music? Sarah felt strange. Why are you asking me these things? She said. He smiled and replied, because you are different from others. Her mind filled with questions. What did he see in her? Why did he care? After 2 weeks, he said something shocking. I think I like you. Sarah didn't know how to answer. She was poor. He was rich. Was he playing a joke? But the next day, he repeated it. I think I really like you. Now everything felt different. Her heart was full of confusion. Could a rich boy truly care for a poor girl? Would his family ever accept her? Was this real or just a beautiful lie? She didn't know yet, but something had already begun that would change their lives forever. At first, nobody knew about Marco and Sarah. They talked quietly, they laughed together, they shared dreams and stories. It felt real. It felt special. But secrets never stay hidden forever. One morning, Marco didn't come. Then 2 days passed, then 3. Sarah felt fear growing inside. Did he forget me? Did I hurt him? On the 4th day, he came back, but he looked sad. He said, my parents found out about us. Sarah felt her heart sink. She stayed silent and listened. They are very angry, he said. They told me to stop seeing you. Sarah thought, what did I do wrong? He continued, they said if I stay with you, they will cut me off. No money, no school, no job in the family company. She couldn't believe it. She wanted to cry, but she stayed calm. Then he said, I don't care about that. I want you. But Sarah wasn't happy. She was scared. If he chose her, he would lose everything. She whispered, you don't need me. You need your life. Marco said, you are my life. His words were sweet, but also dangerous. Now everything became harder. Marco had to choose, love or money, Sarah or his family. And Sarah had to ask herself a painful question. Do I let him fight for me, or do I leave before he loses everything? But there was another danger. Someone was watching them. Someone who also wanted Marco and was ready to destroy everything. Days passed. Marco kept coming to the bakery, even when his parents warned him. Every time he left home, they asked him, where are you going? Are you still seeing that girl? Marco didn't answer. He didn't want to lie. He also didn't want to stop. At the same time, another problem started. A rich girl named Bianca began asking questions. She came from Marco's world.
She had always liked him. Their families wanted them together. Many people thought they would marry one day. But now Marco was choosing a poor girl instead. Bianca felt angry. She felt jealous. She felt scared. What if he loved Sarah forever? What if he never came back to her? She began making a plan. One day, Bianca walked into the bakery. She ordered a drink, then looked at Sarah. "You don't belong with Marco," she said. Sarah stayed quiet, but her heart was beating fast. Bianca continued, "He has a big future. You don't. Do you really want to ruin his life?" That night, Sarah could not sleep. Her mind kept repeating Bianca's words. Maybe she's right. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I should leave. The next day, Marco came with a small gift. He said, "I want you to meet my friends." But Sarah said softly, "Maybe we should stop this." Marco looked surprised. "Why are you saying this?" he asked. She said, "Your life is full of big things. Mine is very small. You will lose too much for me." Marco looked at her. "I already chose you," he said. But in Sarah's mind, Bianca's words were still loud. You don't belong in his world. Then something worse happened. Marco's father took away his car, his money, and his phone. He said, "If you want to live poor, then live like that." Marco had nothing left. He walked to the bakery. He looked tired and broken. Sarah felt her chest hurt. "He is losing everything because of me." Marco said, "This is my decision, not your fault." But Sarah still felt guilty. She began thinking about leaving. At the same time, Bianca told a lie to Marco's parents. She said, "Sarah is using him for money. She told me that herself." Marco's mother cried. Marco felt furious. "That is a lie," he shouted. But his parents didn't believe him. Now everything was falling apart. Sarah lost trust in herself. Marco lost trust in his family. And Bianca felt happy inside. But something unexpected was coming. Something no one imagined. Marco didn't give up. Even without money, without a car, without his family, he still came to see Sarah. But Sarah was changing. She smiled less, she talked less, her heart felt heavy. Every day she thought, should I let him go? Should I save him from me? One night, Sarah wrote a letter. In the letter, she said, "You have a bright future. You don't need me. I don't want to be the reason you lose everything. I love you, but I must leave." She left the letter inside the bakery and walked away. She didn't wait for him. Marco found the letter the next morning. He read it slowly. He read it again. He didn't cry. He didn't speak. He just walked away. That same day, Claudia's parents held a big party. Many important people came. Rich families were there. Business partners were there. Even Luis's parents came too. Claudia wore a pretty dress. She told her friends, "Tonight, Luis will come back to me." But Luis never came. People waited. Claudia kept smiling and saying, "He will come." But he didn't. Far away from the party, Luis was walking to the bakery, not to buy muffins, but to find Elena. When he reached there, the bakery was closed. He waited outside. After 2 hours, Elena came to take her bag. She saw him and asked, "Why are you here?" He gave her the letter and said softly, "You don't choose for me. I choose for myself. I want you, not money, not parties, not lies." Elena felt something she didn't feel for many days: hope. Back at the party, something important happened. Luis's mother found a voice message on Claudia's phone. Claudia forgot to delete it. In the message, Claudia said, "Elena is just a poor girl. She is no danger. I will scare her. She will leave him. Trust me." Luis's mother listened quietly. Then she told her husband, "We made a big mistake." Everything was about to change, but no one knew yet how. The next morning, something strange happened. Luis's mother went to the bakery. Elena was cleaning the table. When she saw her, her heart almost stopped. She thought, "Did she come to hurt me again?" But she did not look angry. She put a small letter on the counter. "I found this," she said. Elena opened it. It was her goodbye letter to Luis. "Luis gave me this yesterday," his mother said. "He truly loves you." Elena didn't speak. She didn't understand what was happening. Then his mother said, "I heard that message on Claudia's phone." Elena looked up. "She planned everything. She lied about you. She said you were using him, but you were just trying to protect him." Elena felt confused. Was this real? Was she finally understood? Then the mother said, "I was wrong. I judged you because you are poor, but you are rich in honesty, and that is more important than money." That same day, Claudia's lies became known. Her voice message was shared with her friends, her family, and many others. People started talking. Did she really try to break them up? Was everything fake? Claudia said nothing. 1 week later, she left the town. But something even bigger happened. Luis's father came to the bakery. He said, "I need to talk to both of you." Elena felt scared. Luis stayed quiet. Then his father said, "When I was young, I loved a girl like you. My father didn't allow it. I lost her forever. I don't want my son to feel that pain." Luis and Elena looked at each other. Was this really happening? His father continued, "I don't care if you are poor. You are honest, and our family needs that." Now everything felt different. The people who said no before were now saying yes. The people who wanted to separate them were gone. The bakery felt full, not just with bread, but with hope.
3 months passed. Many things changed. Elena and Luis were still together. They didn't have a big house. They didn't have expensive things. But they had peace. Luis started working in the bakery. He learned how to make bread, cakes, and muffins. People came not only for food, but also for their story. The rich boy who lost everything for love. The simple girl who was stronger than money. Some people doubted them. Some people talked. But they didn't care. They were happy. Luis's parents came every Saturday. His mother always said, "I am proud of you." His father didn't speak much, but one day he looked at Elena and said, "Thank you for not giving up." Elena didn't reply, but her heart felt warm. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Luis's father gave him an envelope. Inside was a paper with one line. "The family business is yours, if you still want it." Luis didn't know what to say. Elena smiled and said, "You don't have to choose. Now you have both." Luis smiled and said, "No, now we both have a future." Elena looked around the bakery. She looked at Luis. She remembered the first day he came. He only asked for one chocolate muffin. Now they had love,
trust, and respect. Nothing could take that away. Claudia was only a memory now. No more lies, no more games. Some people still said it would not last, but every morning when Elena opened the bakery and Louis turned on the lights, they knew the truth. Love had won. Not because it was easy, not because it was perfect, but because they chose each other every day. Many people think money is everything, but money can be gone. Love stays. Louis had everything, but he was not happy. Elena had nothing, but she had peace. When you truly love someone, you want the best for them, even if it hurts you. She tried to leave to protect him. He stayed to protect them both. Love is not about gifts or big homes. Love is about choosing each other even in hard times. If someone loves you for who you are, not for your money, that is true love. And true love is stronger than fear, lies, or money. So if you are ever facing a hard choice, ask yourself this: what makes my heart feel full, even when my hands are empty? That is your answer. If you enjoyed the story, please like the video and share it with your friends who are learning English like you.